Hi, I'm here with Lady Saints head softball coach Casady Webb. She just put her team through an incredible run during the Region 6 playoffs, made it all the way to the Region 6 championship game. Unfortunately, fell a little bit short, but it's been a pretty great season, hasn't it? I mean, there's been a lot of ups and downs here. You had kind of rolled a really good run, then you sort of went to a slump, and then you sort of leveled out. Talk about the season in your run.
Yeah, it's been up and down for sure. I'm just truly proud of the girls and how they finished. I mean, like you said, it's been a roller coaster. We've had some bumps with some things happen on the team and outsiders and things like that happening, and but they all came together and they stuck together and finished strong. And I truly couldn't be more proud of how we finished, and truly a team effort, and a lot of people stepped up in different roles, and that was super exciting. And especially as a coach to see, like, we have nothing to hang our heads about at all, coming in as a 6 seed and then finishing as runner up against a great Butler team. So beating number 15 Hutch twice, I think, was probably the highlight of all of my girls' years. So that was pretty cool. Pretty great to be a part of. I mean, there's so many highlights of the whole thing,
Right.
like a clutch grand slam from Ashley Lowe. Like, that's probably the highlight of my whole year. Not the winning, not the losing, not anything else like that. Such a deserving kid right there that really stepped up and showed out, and then I could say great things about all of them, but I have to just highlight that moment right there. I mean, that I don't know, it's emotional thinking about it. It gets me all excited and jittery still. Like, it's truly just so deserving of, first, like, and foremost, her, Ashley, because she just works her tail off, but the team, they deserve that. And it was just really cool to be a part of, for sure.
What were your expectations going into the playoffs?
We're just told our girls, like, fight in advance. You know what I mean? Like, so all I want to do is fight. Like, as long as you do the best you can do, and that's what I tell my girls all the time. If you do the best you can do, and that at the end of the day, and you lay your head down at night, like, you have nothing to be ashamed of, or just lay it all out there. Don't hold anything back. And I think that's what they did every single day. Like, they really gave everything they had. Nobody has anything to hang their heads about. Like, told them all, walk with their heads high, because they deserve that. It was really cool to be a part of. I just try to stay positive the whole time, the whole tournament. Don't let any, like, negativity influence us at all. Of course, we're gonna have our hiccups, but it was truly just enjoyable. I mean, I think they truly did have fun. Obviously, they're exhausted, but I mean, they have nothing to hang their heads about. They should be so proud.
Right. There was the one thing that I sort of noticed. Anyone who followed the team this year, there was always a sense that you guys were, like, you were always in the game no matter what. That you were a dangerous team. That like, well, maybe you're 16, or even when you went through a slump, there was always that sense that I always got that you guys could beat anybody.
Yeah.
And there was just going this, like, well, if you got this, you could just roll. And I think that you proved that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had several people reach out and comment to us about, man, you guys are dangerous. You might not get over the hill just yet and win these games, but, like, you're right there. Like, several Butler people, after we played them here for our last home series against them, they're just like, you guys are dangerous. You're always kind of in the game. You're just kind of, like, lingering around all the time. You never give up. And that's what I told my girls all year as well, is you could be up by 20, down by 20, but you never give up, ever. Like, it. And we've learned that as coaches as well, is, like, it's hard not to get down, like, in those situations. But like, now, as I've grown throughout this year, I know it's not all about that. It's not all about the wins and losses. It's like, what are we doing to get better? The end goal is conference tournament. That's it. That's our goal. It doesn't matter anything else that's happened. Yes, you want to have a good seed to go in the tournament, but all in all, you're going to have to face the best of the best anyways, and I've realized that. And I think we've all grown a lot this year, for sure, and just, lots of positivity is what we needed, and that's what we brought, so I think it kind of paid off.
Was there sort of a little bit of relief going into after that first game that, like, well, you guys are facing Colby, and maybe who knows, but I'm like, once you beat Colby, was there sort of like, well, that hump's over, now we can go on forth, and we got a little bit of momentum going into that game, after that game?
Yeah, of course, momentum. I mean, that's a huge thing. Colby's a very, very good team, very well coached too as well. I completely respect their program. I think we're a pretty even set team. I just think, people get hot at the right time, and people kind of fizzle out at this time. It just kind of depends, and our girls just stepped up, and I thought all the games were going to be a good game, and we tried to take it one game at a time. It was Colby, and then we knew we had Hutch next, and we were ready to go. So they didn't sleep the whole, I just sort of go the whole time. There was never an inning they really took off. I mean, it wasn't perfect, and of course we still have tons of room for improvement,
right,
of course. But it's just, I think we just try to take it day by day and game by game, and just kind of see what was going to come of that. And that's what they did. They just didn't matter what name was across anybody's chest. They were playing as hard as they could. They weren't scared. They did the best that they absolutely could do. So I think we absolutely hit our potential, and just kind of got tired at the end. And Butler, like I said, is a very, very good team. So, kudos to everybody that we've played and faced this year to help us prepare for all this stuff, in the end.
Playing against Hutch twice, was that sort of worrisome? If from a coach's point of view, you beat him once and now you have to beat him again. Was that any kind of worry for you?
Yeah, not worrisome, I wouldn't say. I would say excited to see, because I know, Hutch is a very confident team. And our girls became confident, and they were like, okay, we can beat them, and it was like, we knew playing them several times. We played them close a couple of times, so it's like we just got to get over that hump and kind of hit them when they're down, and that's what we did. We took advantage of all of it. You know what I mean? And I go back to Ashley Lowe. That was just it's a completely different ballgame, of course. And I told my assistant coach Brittany, said it's going to come down to one swing, and I told my dad. My dad was there as well, supporting, but I was like, it's going to come down to one swing is what it's going to do, and it absolutely did at the end. And I mean, I was confident going into the game. I just wanted the girls to have fun, and I just told them, do the best you can do, and that's all you can do. Like I said, the better teams, we're all here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Championship team, championship Sunday. It's all you can do is the best you can do, and I really I sat by that all year and just stuck to my guns all year on that, and I told the girls that several times during this weekend. So, and they did. So it paid off.
Couldn't have come at a better time, Gina.
Exactly.
Confidence, and we always talk about, the regular season. After that, it doesn't mean anything. Because everyone's 0-0 coming into the playoffs.
Right, exactly. Exactly right.
So anyway, okay, so we talked about the team a little bit. Let's talk about you. This is your first year. Talk a little bit about what you've learned during this year and some of the experiences. I'm sure that a lot of eye-opening stuff, a lot of things that you didn't expect. And a lot of people, I'm sure that you probably talked to your dad, I imagine, a lot. And they're like, Dad, what am I doing? This and that. But I mean, not in a bad way, obviously. Just to sort of get some confidence and get some reassurance over there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been the ultimate learning year for us, both of us, me and my assistant. I don't even know where to start, honestly. I mean, just in every single aspect of it, the communication part, the mental health part of everything, just learning the girls and learning the new society today, how kids are, the changing part, how we need to change with the time, and you know what I mean, everything, they need to be loved and they need to be pushed at the same time. And just all of it has been just a whirlwind. I mean, we're pretty exhausted. I gave it my all this year. I know everybody else has on my staff as well, but I mean, that's what it's all about. We're not done learning ever, I don't think. I think if you're done learning, you need to hang it up. But I mean, we still have a long ways to go. Obviously, we want that championship someday, hopefully soon. But yeah.
Has this year sort of, we had talked when we first started, you sort of lost a love of the game for a little bit. Has this sort of even reinforced your love of the game?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been up and down. It's not been perfect, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, I love these girls, absolutely love them. They've
Mm-hmm.
given me their heart. I've given them mine, you know, and on. But I absolutely have totally enjoyed coaching these girls, and this tournament was just a blast. Like,
so you still want to coach?
Yeah, I do. I do, absolutely. I mean, they're good girls. I really lucked out, especially with my 4 sophomores. I really lucked out with them, and very fortunate that they gave us a chance here this year, not knowing really what's to expect. But I really feel like we really lucked out, and we have a really good group. So,
just to conclude, successful season.
Yes,
Okay.
I would say so. I definitely would say so.
If you were to start, you would definitely take this if we start from the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you never know what to expect, of course. You never know going in what to expect, as long as your kids play as hard as you can. And, of course, you're going to be disappointed sometimes, but you can't really hang your head and be upset about it if they do what they're supposed to do. And this play is – sometimes the cards don't fall your way, you know what I mean? And, you know, we have nothing to hang our head about. I'm truly proud, truly proud. I'm not disappointed. I'm sad, of course, because I can't continue to play, but it's like we truly don't have anything to hang our heads about. We made noise. We're getting recognition. Our girls are getting the recognition they deserve, and that's absolutely what it's all about. So praise to my 4 sophomores. They're just amazing. So a special shout out to them. We're really going to miss them. I'm super excited to see where they go, end up, and do in this world. So we're really fortunate, and they're going to be greatly missed.
Okay. Coach, congratulations on our inaugural season. Hopefully we'll do even better next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.